These are three true stories about strangers who got far too close before anyone realized something was wrong. The first happened during a childhood backyard campout. A young sibling, thrilled to finally sleep in a tent like their older Boy Scout brother, wakes up alone in the dark. The older brother's sleeping bag empty, the tent zipper still closed. Terrified, they peek outside and see someone sitting by the fire pit. Not their brother. A grown man facing the tent, clearly aware he'd been seen. Frozen with fear, they zip the tent shut and hide inside their sleeping bag until they hear the zipper begin to move on its own, slowly, inch by inch. Through a small gap at the bottom of the tent, a single eye is pressed against the fabric, watching them in the dark. It smiles. The scream that follows brings their father running outside, but by the time he reaches the fire pit, the man is already gone. Weeks later, at school, a stranger approaches the child through the schoolyard fence and calls them by name, a name they never gave him. The second story comes from a young man who found a listing on Facebook Marketplace for furniture at a stunning coastal property. A couch, a mountain bike, all suspiciously cheap for a house with an ocean view. He drives out, finds a note on the front door redirecting him to the back, and knocks on a sliding glass door with the blinds drawn. No answer. While he waits, taking in the view from the cliffside, he turns back toward the house, and every single window now has its blinds open, with a person standing perfectly still behind each one. Every face is smiling, unsure if they're even real people. He bolts for his car, catching one last glimpse of a man standing on the front porch, hands in his pockets, watching him leave. When he tracks down the actual homeowner through a neighbor, the man confirms he wasn't even in town that week. And by the time police arrive, the house is empty. The blinds are closed again, and all three doors are found unlocked. The final story comes from someone hosting a small pool party while their parents were away. Earlier that day, setting up in the backyard, they hear a slow, deliberate cough coming from the tree line behind their private, half-mile-deep woods, somewhere no one should ever be. No footsteps follow it, no explanation. The party goes on that night without incident. 20 guests, music, the pool lit up, until everyone leaves and the house goes quiet. At 2 a.m., alone in bed, they hear a splash in the pool below. Looking out the window, they see a man they don't recognize swimming calmly in the dark. When confronted, he doesn't run. He climbs out and walks directly and purposefully toward the back door. The locked sliding door somehow opens. Wet footsteps make their way up the stairs, stop outside the bedroom door, and try the handle 3 times. A calm voice on the other side says simply, "It's me." Open the door. Only after being told police were already on the phone does he finally turn and leave, leaving nothing behind but a trail of water from the pool to the bedroom door, and no explanation for how he got in, or why. 3 strangers, 3 people who narrowly avoided something much worse. What do you think was really going on? Let us know in the comments.